Welcome back, everybody. It is December 6th. At least that is the day you are watching this video. And today's video is a sit-down video, so not a vlog video like the last video I did. But this one, we're going to go into Bali's toys. Now, these are not all of her toys. These are not all of the toys she has had throughout the 4.5 years of our partnership. Bali loves her toys. In fact, when I got Bali, they actually asked me if I wanted a dog who liked toys, and I said yes. So I've always known she likes toys. She is not a heavy chewer, so many of these toys we have had to experiment with and decide if they are right for Bali. Every dog is different, and most of these toys we do with supervision, and we monitor her, we monitor the toys, durability and whether or not they're breaking. We're constantly watching them. So we're just going to go through some of her toys. I have like 5 categories of toys specifically for the toys she has now. And then at the end of this video, I will do some little clips on the toys that we have coming to us for Christmas. We're not doing a whole lot for her for Christmas, but she has a couple coming to her. But for right now, we'll just get into the toys. Now, these are not all like guide dogs for the blind approved, but like I said before, we watch her with these toys, we monitor her with these toys, and she is fine with these toys. They are all in amazing shape even after the years that she's had many of these toys. So again, don't go off of what I buy for Bali for her toys, because not every dog is going to be able to have the toys that she can have. All right, bones. Bali is not a bone chewer. Never has been. Probably never will be. She likes them when she first gets them, and then they just lose interest with her. Occasionally, if she's bored, she will chew on one. The only time I've ever seen her like really go down on a bone was in class, and then after another stressful situation. But it's a stress reliever for dogs. But again, she's not a bone chewer. So she actually has currently 7 bones. These are all the bones she's had throughout her life. We just picked up a new one in hopes that maybe it's the shape that will make her happy, but she has already kind of discharged it, I guess, in a way. So again, she's got 7 bones. We've got ones that are shaped like bones. In fact, this one here on the end is actually her original bone from class and barely is chewed. So we have bone-shaped ones. We have ones that are different shaped, but this just happens to be an antler. We also have a stick. And then the newest one, which is the wishbone. This is our newest one. She started to chew on it, but we'll see if this finds her self-interest. Again, she's not a bone chewer. She would rather play with a toy. And honestly, she'd rather play with a bone. She'd rather toss it up in the air. She'd rather run around with the bone, enjoy it as a toy versus a bone. Treat toys. Treat toys are her favorite toy. She's very food motivated, loves her food. So treat toys have been an awesome way for her to be able to play, to get a reward out of it, to kind of have mental stimulation. And when we aren't doing anything throughout the day, we're not going on a walk, we're not doing anything like super big, a lot of times I'll just put her kibble in the treat toy, she gets a snack, and she gets to roll it around. So a couple of the ones we have right now, we have a green soda can, which has the hole right there. It's a bit big. It does dispense them very fast, and she knows it. We have my favorite, which is the coffee cup, and it looks like a little Starbucks cup. The hole is a bit smaller, but she loves that one. And our first one like this is the cupcake. This was gotten for her birthday, probably not last year, but the year before, and then it got lost for a while. These are all kind of rubbery. The plastic ones we have are the fire hydrant. We have a paw print one that is a bit more complicated that she has to flop around. And then we have a stick at work that she can roll around. So we also have one of these at work. these are her favorite thing in the world. Indestructible toys. Now I'm going to call these indestructible toys because most of them, that's the way they are described. They are a tougher material, sometimes fire hose material, but most of them have like a reinforced edge. These ones happen to have a rubber grip to them. This one does too. I believe these were made by the same maker. This is clearly a bat. We got this for her for Halloween, not last year, but the year before. She loves throwing these around. These have very little, if any, stuffing. At least this one does. This one has a bit more, but they are really tough and really sturdy. And she does play with these. She likes to run around. We don't necessarily play fetch, but she likes to run around with these. We skim them across the ground and she'll go and play with them, or she'll carry them to us looking for fun times. So these are awesome. We've had so many different shapes of these typed toys, from the fire hose ones to these little indestructible ones to bigger indestructible ones. She kind of cycles through these. They're not always her favorite, but they do have squeakers. And she enjoys squeakers. So these are some fun ones, and whenever I see a new shape of these, I'm always picking it up. One thing Bali and I have always played with is Tug Toys. She loves to tug, but kind of on her own terms. She'll usually find the toy and bring it to you, but she's also like a very short-term tugger. She likes to tug, but not for very long, and a lot of times if you play tug with her, she gets really like ramped up and has the zoomies. So I definitely don't like playing tug right after a walk because she's already going to get the zoomies from the walk. We do have a couple of them. These are actually the original tug rings that we got in class, and they are just stretchy tug rings. We do have another set of these tug rings at work that we will play with sometimes, especially if the weather is hot or too cold, although she's just not a huge tugger, like I said, and it has to be kind of on her own terms. This is a tug we got from a friend of ours. It is a rope, which we try to do not as much rope with her, but we do have ropes. And this one, the problem with this one is the football, as we refer to it as, slides off of this if she gets pulling too hard, so we're usually pulling both of them. But she does love playing this, and if you ask her where the football is, a lot of times she'll find it for you with this particular toy. The next toys are probably only given to her because she is not a heavy chewer, and she doesn't tear them up. These are like flat animal toys. These have no stuffing in them whatsoever. They do have squeakers. They have reinforced sides a lot of times, but this material is a lot less durable than the other toys. But I like these because if she does end up getting her canines through them, there's no stuffing for her to pull out. We've had tons of shapes of these. This just happens to be the alligator. I also have, the fox with me, and we have the ladybug. This one does not have reinforced sides, but seems to be in pretty good shape. We have the hedgehog. I can't remember how. I think we have a skunk and a duck of these. She definitely does love carrying these around, and she, like I said, she doesn't chew them. She likes kind of just whipping these around and enjoys herself. When she's just very playful, we tend to grab one of these. In the beginning, I said there was 5 plus the last stuff, but I realized I forgot a grouping of toys, which is her Jolly Balls. When I got Bali, there was a Jolly Ball toy in the free run, which is the teaser ball, and we ended up buying that about a year ago, probably. Maybe it was even less than that. And so she plays with that. She does play like a cat. She whips them through her paws and loves the teaser ball. And then we also have her original Jolly Ball from when she was a puppy, which is just a big rubber ball with a rope down the middle. The rope has deteriorated. We've had to replace the rope that's inside, and she doesn't get it very much because I'm always afraid she's going to whip it around her head. I don't know, she likes to whip it, and it always scares the bejesus out of me. But, so we do also have Jolly Balls. We have more toys. We have some that are full squeakers. They're in the donut shapes. We have some that are like more like stuffed animals, but with some reinforced sides. They're just kind of, we just have a bunch, and I didn't want this video to go super long. So for Christmas, we are getting her a new treat dispensing toy because I know she'll love it. Is in like this flying saucer-like shape. And we're also getting her some more flat toys just to cycle through. We do have a box of all of like her old toys that we cycle through, and sometimes she'll pull a new toy and sometimes she won't. But it all depends, and you know, depends on her mood. Same with Bones. So, but she is such a playful dog. She loves to play. She doesn't like to necessarily play when she's outside. She's more into the smells, but when you're in the house, man, she loves to play with her toys. So that is just Bali's current series of toys, and I'm sure as the holidays come around and as I buy and all of that fun stuff, her toys will change. But for right now, that is her toys. And maybe if you have a dog that's not a heavy chewer and won't destroy some of these toys, some of them may be on your to-do list. I will try and get some descriptions if people are wanting to know more about these toys. A lot of them are still available on Chewy. Some of them are not. But what I can find, I will find. So enjoy, and I will see you in our next video.